got to know when to hold up, know when to fold.
Hi, Stacy here with another edition of Inside Scoop, and to tell you why size matters at Lakeside Inn & Casino. Now, did you know that Lakeside has a poker room? Well, I've always wanted to learn, but it's sort of intimidating, but our poker room is special, that you don't have to be a pro like you see on TV and all the big circuit things, but I've been doing some research, so come on in and let me show you what I've learned. So what I have learned is poker is not only a game of cards, but it's a game of people. And there's a lot of lingo that I had to learn as well. And the first word I learned was tells. Tells are the way that I can approach the table and look at the other people at the table and kind of get a hint into how they think they're doing or what they're going to do next. So let's take a look at the people around the table. All right, so one of the first tells that I learned about was right here, his messy chips. So that would tell me that he has a more liberal betting style. And here we have Little Miss Neatneck. Notice her perfectly formed stacks of chips. So she's probably going to be a little more conservative and very careful in her betting style and how she plays. Okay.
200, please. Come on. Thank
So
you.
now this guy, he's a little more aggressive getting in. He's anxious to play. So that tells me he'll probably play more aggressively throughout all aspects of the game. Okay, so now we're ready for the flop. Let's see what we see. Gosh, and even more than the flop, there's something going on. Mr. Cool and Confident Liberal over there doesn't even look at his cards, so he must have something strong because he's got it memorized, he's still looking cool, and this guy over here isn't so sure. He has to keep looking at his cards, so my guess is he's got to work pretty hard at maybe getting a straight or a flush. So there's a lot of things to think about when you're playing this game of both cards and people. That's just the beginning of the tells. So on to some of that crazy poker lingo. Did you know that they call a 7 a hockey stick or a walking stick? And a king? Cowboys? So I guess that means queens are cowgirls. And if you had a flush of clubs, it's a golf bag or puppy's feet? All kinds of crazy stuff. Which brings us to our Facebook contest. So I'm going to throw out a question. You post the answer on our Facebook page, and we'll pick a winner, and you'll come in and collect a great prize. Well, a prize. Anyway, something. So what is the phrase, sort of like the cowboy for kings, what is the term they use for the number 4? Post it on our Facebook. Hopefully you'll win. So here's why size matters. Big things happen in our 3-table poker room. We have qualifying tournaments and benefit tournaments and bachelor parties. We can even have a tournament for your friends and family. So it beats me why you would play poker anywhere else. When the chips are down, the friends at Lakeside won't pass the buck. So come on in and ante up on the fun and cash in on the fun at the poker room here at Lakeside. I'll see you next week for another edition of Inside Scoop and to tell you why size matters at Lakeside Inn & Casino.
So if you don't mind my saying, I can see you're out of aces. For a taste of your whiskey, I'll give you some advice.
Lakeside has a poker room. In poker, all right, so he was taping that whole thing. and up the ante on fun. Cash in on the fun in the poker. So I'll see you next week for another edition of Inside Scoop and to tell you why Lakeside